Stache, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams. Secret Agent Stache, Secret Agent Stache, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams. Secret Agent Stache, Secret Agent Stache, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams. Secret Agent Stache, Secret Agent Stache, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams.
What is going on, Secret Agents? Welcome back to Secret Agent Headquarters. Secret Agent Stache here, and we're back again on a Thursday, just like we always do. Top Secret Thursdays. Today, I'm joined by a member of the game that we're streaming today, My Pet Hooligan. This is a redo, guys. We tried to do this last week, and we had a little bit of problems with the stream, but I'm happy that we're back here with all the Hoolies and with my good friend Wes from the team. What is going on, Wes?
What up, guys? Super pumped to be back. Appreciate you having me back on here. I'm stoked to be here.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I know we had some technical difficulties. I think somebody snuck into Secret Agent Headquarters and tried to sabotage our shit. Damn it, Riz.
It happens to us all the time, man. Zuck Bot, yeah, dude, that shit just happens, man. So it's all good. It's all good.
They just get in there and they just zuck everything up, man. And this, I'm over this. But you know, we also got Agent Riz with us today. Agent Riz, what's going on?
What up, Riz?
I'm gonna have to get my neck fixed from headbanging to that new shredding song there.
Oh, it's fire, right? What do you think about that?
And I heard you about to blame me for the stream last week. Wes cut you off there, but I heard that stuff.
Yeah, like we'll say it was the Zuck Bots problem. You know, that's makes more sense. Yeah, we got an updated theme song. Yeah, we got an updated theme song. You know, for those that have seen the show before and watched it, like everyone's like, oh, I love the theme song. You know, but the problem was it was getting copyright, you know, flagged, even though it was not necessarily a copyrighted song. But this new one, it's hot, I think, and hopefully you guys like it. So, all right, we got a lot to go on. We have a lot going on today. So we got Wes. He's going to hang out with us, and we're going to talk a little bit about My Pet Hooligan here. This is, I would say, one of the most polished games that we see that incorporates NFTs, that is fully playable right now and is a lot of fun. Tell us a little bit about the game, Wes. Just, you know, I know we got a bunch of Hoolies in the chat, but tell us a little bit about the game itself and where we're at right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is still alpha launch, right? So this is an early version of the game, and it is playable right now if you own one of our Genesis collection. It is also open to essentially a selection of select communities. So we've given out these hall passes that allow various communities to hop on in and play as their kind of branded sort of just standard hooligan avatar. But this is the beginning. This is the beginning foundations of our overall Metaverse My Pet Hooligan video game, in which case there will be a multitude of different game modes, and they'll all layer on top of a larger resource management styled platform, which is called Turf Wars. I'm happy to get into a little bit of that, but right now this is the early versions of that, and we're really stoked to share it with you guys.
Yeah, I'm loving just jumping in, playing with the different weapons that we have, and smashing around. And there's definitely a meta. You know, there's definitely a meta. We're going to talk about that here in a second as we jump into the game. Before we do, I do want to make another special announcement. So last week we also as we try to do this stream, we try to bring back something that a lot of you maybe know about or don't, but we've been kind of waiting to do, and it's been a long time coming, almost a year, since I launched my NFT live stream interactive game. Now, for those that don't know, what this is an NFT game that you actually play and use these NFTs while I'm live on Thursdays, Top Secret Thursdays. I want to show you guys a little bit about what this is and how it works. And hopefully we'll get some of our agents here, long-term agents that have some of these cards already to help us test today. But I want to give you guys just a little bit of a taste of what this looks like. So let's go check it out. I'm going to show you a little bit of details about the Secret Agent Stache NFT live stream game. So here we are right now at the Secret Agent Stache website, and maybe Agent Riz, you can put the link into chat for everybody out there if they want to check out the website and see and kind of follow along a little bit with us. But this is, like I said, this is a live stream game that I posted here when we released last year, but the interface just wasn't working up to the par that we wanted it to be. And so we went back to the drawing board and completely redid it. This is a game, an NFT game that is on the Wax blockchain. So you do have to have a Wax wallet, and that's where the cards that you use for this game are housed, right? So you can go here and I'll show you a little bit about what that looks like. You can hit the buy tab and you can buy individual cards, or you can buy the packs themselves if you want to actually open up and have some of the fun doing that. But you can see here's some of the finished cards. So basically what happens here is these NFTs are used during the show. You burn them, and then you get me to do whatever action or disguise is on those cards. So for instance, right here you see Truth Serum, and if you play that card while we're live, I have to tell you one truthful fact about myself. Maybe the blindfolded means I got to play blindfolded for 20 seconds. Lose on purpose, pretty much self-explanatory. You see some other ones where like that one gets played all the time without people playing it, right? Is that how it goes? Agent Riz. It's a freebie. But then we got like our disguises here. So if you play one of these cards, disguise cards, it'll get me to change into that disguise. Right, we have to be in a disguise every time we're on a Top Secret Thursday mission, but whatever disguise I am, I'll stop, we'll go, and we'll change into one of these disguises that you guys get to play. So you get to interact and kind of, direct a little bit of what's going on here on Top Secret Thursdays. And so then you can see here's kind of some of the parts you'd use to craft these things together. So when you get packs, you get these types of cards. They're called build cards, and you have to find the ones that match together to craft them into the final cards that look like this. So like you see the sheriff's hat, so you need like the sheriff's hat and the sheriff's vest to craft the sheriff stash card, right? And so on and so on. So each one of them has kind of their own little ingredients for crafting. And then when you do that, you basically would just come here to the craft tab and you log in. So I'll show you exactly what that looks like. You can log in using the Wax Cloud wallet, or you can log in using Anchor wallet, both really good. And so you see it'll show you like what components you have and what you can craft. And so here's all the cards, and if you can craft it, it'll be at the top. If not, then it'll be here down at the bottom. Now, if you already got your cards ready to play, you just hit the little play tab, and it'll do the same thing. You just got to make sure you're logged in, and then it'll show you which ones you can play. And then all you have to do is just pick that card, and then and then essentially you go to the next screen, and you can pick which variation you want to play, either common or shadow or vintage or maybe signature. And you can then use that button and hit the play button here. So that's essentially how it goes. So if you guys have it, that's going to start here. I think we have it timed so at 4:20 is when it goes live, because we always need a little bit of time to jazz here to get going and get in our first disguise. And we do have a limitation on the amount of cards that can be played each time, but I think this should be fun. So if you guys do have some of these already today, go ahead and get them ready. Get them ready here. So in 10 minutes, we're gonna get going and playing this game a little bit. And I'll show you guys a little bit what it looks like. Like I'll show you the whole process. If I wanted to just go and buy one of these cards, I'll show you guys a little bit of the process of what that looks like. So here we'll buy an OB Stache Kenobi, one of my faves.
Love it.
And
digging this art too, by the way.
What's that?
Digging this art very much. This is sick.
Yeah, so the artwork is actually done by a friend of mine, and he is the same guy who did the Rare Pepes. So if you guys know Rare Pepes,
oh yeah, cool.
NFT collection, he's a Rare Designer, is the guy who also did all the art here for this collection. So
digging that, nice.
All right, so we just bought our card there, and so you see it's gone through. Now we're gonna go to the Play tab, and since we're already logged in, it'll show up here at the top saying you can play this card, right? So if you have a card you can play, you just click on it. And then it'll say, okay, well, here's the variations you can play. This is a common, but we have like our other rarities here, which are, vintage and shadow and signature. The signature ones are pretty cool. They show the signature on there and it like writes out and stuff like that. I don't know if people will want to play those. Agent Riz, what do you think? Do you think people will part with their signature Stache cards?
So that was the question I wanted to ask you because I forget from last year. Do these NFTs get burned if you play them?
Burn, baby, burn. They're gone. They're out of supply, out of circulation. They are burned to the crisp.
They're completely gone. Ooh, that is a tough question because some of these cards, they're not easy to get. They are not easy to get. So
that's true.
Very tough question.
So anyways, if you're going through the process, boom, it looks like this. You hit it. You got the red around this. You know that's the one you're going to play. You hit the play button. And if it's time, you can see between these times here, it'll allow you to play it. Now you can see I'm going to get a little notification saying it's not time yet. It's not 16:20. You can't do it, Stache. You got 8 more minutes there, bud. So cue them up. We can only do 2 disguise changes per show and 4 action cards, and we're gonna test that and see how that does as far as the pace for this. But I want to show you guys, and I don't know what you guys think, but if you guys have some thoughts about this in chat, I would love to hear your thoughts. Now, a cool thing about this too is that all of our agents on YouTube, our recruits, our regular agents, and our senior agents. They can all play this, but our agents and senior agents, they all get a pack of these cards every month that they can use to play and interact with the live stream too. So if you're a member on YouTube, you get some pretty cool benefits like some free NFTs from me to be able to play on stream and have a little bit of fun with us every Thursday. Not a bad deal.
Dig it.
All right, let's jump into this, guys, because we need to get back to getting to play My Pet Hooligan. And the first thing we gotta do is we gotta get into a disguise, right, Agent Riz?
That's right.
Right, that's right. So we're gonna jump into disguise so we can play My Pet Hooligan, and that way no one's gonna know it's me. I can't go in just looking like this in the old standard issue. They're gonna be like, look, there's Secret Agent Stache right there. I know, I can see he's in the old standard issue. But in disguise, no one's gonna know it's me. Master of Disguise, Secret Agent Stache. We'll be right back. And hey, if you guys guess the disguise, kudos to you. Go ahead and put your guesses in chat. We'll be right back after this. Go.
Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams. Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams. Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every gaming stream.
Sheriff Stache here, and we're gonna go into My Pet Hooligan today, and we're just gonna smash on everybody, like left, right, whatever comes at us, we're coming at them. And no one's gonna notice that it's me disguised as Sheriff Stache. Look at it. I mean, when we go in like this, they're just gonna think I'm just another old, a hoolie out there, just trying to have some fun and cause some trouble.
Let's go. Got me with that sheriff. You get that sheriff disguise, man. I thought I was onto something with the Dr. Evil one. My next guess was gonna be Liza Minnelli. So.
There's many disguises in Secret Agent Stache's old bag of tricks here, and you can actually go find all the disguises on the website. So go if maybe you guys look at the chat there, secretagentstache.com, you can kind of see all the different ones that we have available. There are more beyond that, but those are the ones that are playable in the game. All right, so before we jump into the game today, I want to just throw out a little bit of a giveaway for you guys. If you guys are interested in getting some of those Secret Agent Stache NFT cards, I'm going to give away 2 packs right now to 2 lucky winners. So all you got to do is, for this giveaway, is put exclamation hooligan, that's with the H, not hooligan, exclamation hooligan in chat to be eligible for some of these NFTs. And we'll do a two pack giveaway here. So we'll get that going, and all you gotta do is put it in once, and old Nightbot there will pick it on up and put exclamation hooligan in, and you guys will be ready to rock. So we'll draw the winners here as we jump into My Pet Hooligan, which we're ready to do. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. We see those hooligans rolling in now. I love it. I love to see it. All right, so what we're seeing here is as Wes said, we're in early access right now, and you do have to have an NFT to get into the game, or a hall pass. The NFTs you can go grab, which are not super expensive. What is the floor right now, Wes, on these NFTs?
We are right now I think we're just under 0.9, so it's 0.87, something like that. Here, let me see. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now, 0.9 is floor price.
So not too bad, I mean, but still, that's respectable. It's a respectable price for these NFTs. Yeah.
There's one thing we've been happy about, that as far as Mooning's concerned, I'm happy that we've been consistent and solid. Super grateful to our community for that.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. So you do have to have it to kind of play here in early access. And is there a way for the average hoolie, or the average non-hoolie, we'll say, to get a hall pass if they cannot afford possibly to grab a hoolie NFT?
Yeah, there is. So generally speaking, right now, we've all passed a selection of communities to let them in, but we do have a basic list as well. So generally speaking, somebody hits us up and says that they want to come in and check it out. We'll usually, we'll like whitelist them and throw them in there.
Awesome.
So it is kind of, you kind of have to ask and we'll get you in. But we do have plans in the not too distant future for full-on onboarding of free-to-play players. And there's a whole, on-ramp and game design to that. But yeah.
Very cool. And so, yeah, I love the fact that, there will be a layer of the game that is also going to be free to play, which I think is bullish. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Ultimately, long term, even though right now it is technically, token gated, long term, this game very much is seen to be, more Web 2.5, whereas, you won't need to know anything about crypto in order to get into this game and play. This will fundamentally be a free to play game, but we will be able to funnel people up to digital ownership or digital asset ownership inside of the game.
Yes, sir. I love it. And that's how it really should be. I think a lot of games are starting to realize that now, which is great.
And that's very much that's a core ethos that we have at the studio. Ultimately, we think that Web3 products need to be accessible and understandable and just intuitive, right? You need to be able to intuitively just be able to hop in and start to have fun in this game. And then the crypto components, the NFTs almost come after. It's almost kind of like Trojan horsing people into owning digital assets.
Yeah, if you're familiar in the crypto space of some of our language here, we call that orange pilling.
That's
when you orange pill somebody, it's you get them to like understand that Bitcoin and crypto in general is the better option, right? So take that orange pill.
I mean, it's one of the things I'm personally most excited about. Is just the fact that through gaming, through this game, you have this opportunity to onboard people into crypto. I'm very kind of devoted believer in decentralization and all the promises that the core technology holds. So this is a really cool way to get people exposed.
No, I totally agree. I mean, in particular, obviously, games are one of the biggest detractors here as far as like why am I Ground. What is going on?
Getting a little up. Okay, there we go.
I started off dead. Like I literally loaded it and someone killed me immediately.
Yeah,
See, lose on purpose. You don't even have to play the card.
have that card, yeah.
And so you can see that they like. So the funny thing is, if you look here in the left bottom, you guys can't see it. Wait, let me go this way. So you can see like those white dots there. Those are people. They know that I'm here too, so they'll hover around and wait to try and kill you, which is great. But like, I need to get down and get some weapons first before they mob me. I know we got some hoolies that are gunning for my scalp.
Yeah, dude, they know you're in there right now.
They know. I'm gonna head to the pub. Screw all these guys. I'm not gonna fight. The little beer on the map. I'm going to the pub, guys. Look at you. Oh, hide in the bushes.
That pub's become a big hit in this game, actually.
Made it to the pub.
Stache, you want to roll a giveaway?
Look, yeah, we got a bunch in there. So we're gonna give away our first pack. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage, baby.
Do it. Let's go.
So tell me about the pub here. Can I get a drink?
Most definitely. Okay, so right now you can't get a drink, but we've got a whole bunch of stuff planned for this thing. So overall, obviously, just thinking where to start. So AMGI Studios is fundamentally an animation technology. So we've built a whole bunch of different things that are going to be implemented into this game. One of which is facial tracking tech. So pretty much you're going to be able to pilot your character and make content as your NFT avatar, right? So we've got a whole bunch of different ideas on stand-up comedy and different content creation contests and things like that that are going to be happening in this pub and then maybe other locations like that. So we have various factions inside of this world, and the faction neighborhoods will contain landmarks like this, pubs like this, where they'll be able to kind of amass and then kind of go to planning as far as any of the maybe warfare or competition with the other factions is concerned. So anyway, we've got a lot of ideas on how to pull out some of the social components and the social gameplay in these types of buildings and pubs like this. But yeah, as of right now, no beer, but that is coming.
All right, let's burn some of these suckers down.
Let's go.
Now, I will say, like I said, the meta definitely seems to be around AoE kind of stuff, because otherwise you got nothing. Everyone jumping around so much, it's hard to like get a solid like. It's hard to get a solid shot on somebody.
Yeah, I would totally agree with you. And especially we have new weapons coming in that change slightly, but as of right now, I think that's pretty accurate take. I know still that grenade launcher, and before it was the paintball gun, but that grenade launcher is a freaking death machine.
Yeah, I think I killed myself on that one.
I love the skull.
And so as of right now, one of the things that we're really pumped on is, because right now, as you can tell, this is still kind of just an open, it's kind of just an open playground, right?
Right.
We wanted to get core gameplay, core just kind of like movability and see how things felt. Wanted to get things looking smooth and looking good. So this, again, is still an early alpha. However, right now our game team is working on our first couple of core game modes getting implemented. We've recently made a shift over to the Unreal Lyra system, which has fundamentally just set us up so much better. We can see, again, right now we've got Battle Royale and Team Deathmatch getting implemented at the moment. Just watching how smooth that is, again, one, just makes me immensely proud of our team and frankly, the amazing artists and devs that we have working on this. And then also just, it just makes me feel like more and more, man, this is good. This is a good AAA game. I'm insanely proud. So again, just big ups to the AMGI team making this thing.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I mean, when I first saw this game at NFT NYC, I was like, man, this is killer. This is a great looking game.
Well, and it's one of those things too. It's like, when you think about what this world sort of offers, right? Of like, I guess all of crypto gaming. This is essentially GTA meets, I don't know, we played the joke in the, right, all right, cool. GTA meets Zootopia. That's what we kind of want to hit, right? But fundamentally, obviously, there's going to be a whole bunch of different stuff. But there will also be PvE modes, and all of these game modes will layer on top of much much larger resource management game, which is called Turf Warfare. And that includes the various factions essentially competing or cooperating with one another. And that's where you're going to see more of the actual tokenomic incentives. Essentially that's going to be done on a seasonal basis. And so that's again, there's going to be a much larger seasonal meta that will obviously present itself over that. So it's been a lot of fun putting this world together and working with our partners to organize the ecosystem and the overall token economy. So it's been cool, man. I gotta say, we're having fun.
Oh, he got me. Plunder's great. It's a one shot, one kill.
It is.
But not easy to pull off.
Yes, it is the sniper rifle. We're still getting the sniper view, like the actual scope view in. It's in development right now, but right now that thing is also a death machine. If you can pull off the one shot, damn, yeah, it's effective.
Yeah. And I will say when you look at like a pre-alpha or like a early access kind of game, I mean, like I said, pretty smooth right now. The only thing I have problem with is getting stuck in the aiming mode. That's really the only thing I've seen here where it's like, oh man, it happens quite often.
Dude, I'm sorry, I kind of lost you on that last little bit right there, Stache.
You got interrupted by Luke Skyhopper.
We got Luke Skyhopper in here as well.
Making sure. I was saying, Mr. Stache, definitely jump on one of those skateboards and have
absolutely, man. Give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll show you guys the skateboard. Yeah. Did I pick it up already?
Let's see. Okay, so over here in the weapon village.
There it is. With all the weapons, sometimes it's hard to see all of them there all at once.
And Stache, you're in the West Coast server, correct?
Yep.
All right, cool. I think our game team's getting
Stache, they're coming to get you.
They're coming to get you, buddy.
Yeah. You and everybody else on the server.
Yeah. Sorry, I know it's kind of loud over here for me. People coming in and out of this office, and I know we've got terrible reverb, so forgive me.
Now, someone was asking about game volume because it's pretty loud. I don't see a way to turn down the game volume yet, right?
No way to turn it down. I don't think. Just double check if I put that in there. All right, cool. So you're on the board. Sick. And Stache, have you found the shop? Pretty much.
Yeah. Can you actually buy things in the shop? I didn't necessarily look around as much, but.
So here, check this out. So if you go in this direction, if you kind of keep moving toward, actually, if you go back around that street in the other direction, if you kind of go over to, that'll take you there too. That's all right. If you keep going straight, yeah, when we get over here as well, we got a couple people over there too, so you're probably gonna have to battle them. All right, cool. So there you go. Yeah. So this is kind of interesting, right? So that you kind of get a first taste of, obviously there's going to be a full in-game marketplace for digital assets, both not only community created, but also, collections and cosmetics and things that we'll be making as well. But we kind of like this idea that not only would you be able to kind of look at in a kind of like general UI UX sense, but you could also maybe actually go into an actual mall and buy stuff too. So this is kind of the early workings of that concept. If you go over, I think right now we've got these QR codes over there in the shoe section. You can actually buy one of our sweatshirts and merch from this these kind of merch boxes over here, which is kind of cool. Looks like we can. There we go.
What are you talking about?
Oh, here. Okay, so if you go back over here, so you see where there's kind of like this merch over here. Yeah, you see where there's
merch everywhere.
All those shirts. Oh, there we go. Here, go back toward that hooligan head. One with the big X eyes on there. Is that it? No, I'm wrong. There we go. Okay. All right. And I know I'm also kind of looking at it like a second delay. So if you go back toward, there we go. Yeah, go in the direction toward where those shirts and those hanging. You see where those boxes are, kind of back toward that mirror at in this direction. Right. Keep going back there. There you go. So that's where that guy is. There we go. where that other player is. Yeah. So
It's so small. I was like, you said QR, and I'm like, man, I think it's gonna be like a big giant QR.
This
But
is kind of more of just an Easter egg than anything else. But if you go view view those little QR codes. Yeah, so this is kind of an Easter egg that we put in there. Yeah, obviously. Something that we were happy to kind of get in there.
Stache, one person's asking if you could turn the game volume down. It's a little bit hot.
we cannot. Sorry, sir.
Nope.
So right now, there's no way to turn down the game volume without turning down everyone here in chat with us too. But I think we'd probably rather hear. I know it's loud. I know, like there's like massive explosions. Let's go. Oh, I was trying to get it. Going full send. So where does that QR code take you then?
Yes, that'll just take you to our Shopify site, and then you can where you can kind of buy My Pet Hooligan merch.
Got you for actual.
Yeah, so it's kind of a funny little gimmick that we worked in there, but overall, we are really, really excited for our in-game marketplace and just the ability that characters are going to have to not only make their own digital assets and possibly sell those, but then as things that we'll be making, the various cosmetics and things that you're going to be able to customize your avatar with. There's a lot that we've been working on behind the scenes on how to, again, just try to make, digital asset ownership, the actual ownership of these avatars more and more compelling and more unique, and just kind of trying to build out that experience.
The Gatling gun's fun.
Yeah, so that's probably my favorite one right now. Yeah, the Gatling Nerf gun. Let's go.
All the weapons are really fun, actually. It's just how effective they are against other hoolies. Like, some things are really effective against the bots, and then other things are very effective against other players.
So one of the things, just again, I really can't give enough credence and just props to our game development team, just on all the artists and all the game devs that work on it, but specifically Kevin Mack, who's our CTO, and then also Carl Shembry, who's our game director. So Carl had this, it had this just like this encyclopedic mind on video games, and Ratchet & Clank was a big inspiration for him when it came to the look and feel and the flow of this game.
Yeah.
And also, obviously, when it comes to balancing these weapons, it's a big component for him, and frankly, the whole team. But obviously, weapon balance is huge. But we're glad that right now, even in the early stages, it feels like we're starting to achieve that. And obviously, there is a meta. There's definitely things that work better than others. But again, trying to make it so that you can kind of have a nuanced and balanced gameplay depending upon what you're sort of optimizing for, right?
Yeah.
I'm just looking in to see if we can be able to.
Oh man, got me with the plunger. Someone's telling me this is how you turn down your game volume in your actual computer, Stache. But what they don't realize is that as I said, if I turn down the volume of the computer audio in general, then you guys will not be able to hear our guest well either. So, issues. I appreciate that though, Stache. I'll see if I can help you out from our end. See if there's anything. We'll get a volume control setting here, the next version, right, guys?
There we go. Hey man, piece by piece. It's all about troubleshooting.
Looks like we got a incoming transmission from headquarters, boys.
Oh, mission recon.
Looks like you're gonna have to tell us your point of the day according to this card.
That's true. All right, mission recon. So when you talk about what my coin of the day is, and looking at where we're at, kind of in this bear market right now, and kind of trying to come back out of a hole, I'm actually really bullish on sand, man. I think that right now sand around 80 cents is super undervalued, and with everything they're doing in their metaverse, I think that token is going to be a fire token to have here when we start to come back into this bull cycle.
You heard the alpha.
There it is. That's mission recon for you.
Here we go.
So that was a card from Stache's NFT game, guys. That's why that thing appeared on screen.
Yep.
I dig it. By the way, I dig the kind of game showcase of different games while that's kind of interplayed with this. Badass. Now, Stache, if you keep going in this direction, if you're up to your right, you have some of the holograms that we've put up there. So our chief creative officer, Colin Brady, right? He was one of the first animators on Toy Story. Had just an extremely extensive creative career, and the dude's just a creative powerhouse. And it's interesting because he had really wanted us to make sure that we built in some element of Blade Runner. He's like, all right, guys, I want this to look like Blade Runner. So it was. The team worked hard to make sure that they got those hologram-looking dancing hooligans in there, and it was a whole thing and a half. So something I always want to show up.
What color area is that in?
It's going to be over to your right. So as you're moving in the direction, kind of back towards the like that.
But it's in purple.
Here we go. So from the direction that you're facing, yes. If you keep going, let's see where you're at right now. If you keep going down,
you just gotta give me colors, man. Purple, green, brown.
Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
It's the best way to navigate, I've found. So
now it's kind of back from the direction that back toward from which you came. It's all right. And all of this graffiti, by the way, this is another thing that we were really about. So all of this is community contributed graffiti. So we knew that we wanted to just kind of paint the walls with a bunch of stuff, and we're like, this would be really cool. We're gonna just open it up to the community. So the majority of this stuff is stuff that our community members have made, and we went and put it up. We're really, really stoked to kind of showcase it in that way. Something that we're actually really proud of. Big shout out to the Carrot Gang and their unwavering creativity.
Sometimes you just gotta take these bots out, man. Otherwise,
dude,
they'll just keep following you.
And it's interesting, actually. There's something about the Zuck Bots too, because we have an upcoming drop soon, and one of the things that right now we've got, we've got some information coming about that here shortly. But it's actually possible to jailbreak those Zuck Bots. They're going to be the constituency. They're going to be the first jailbroken bots are actually going to be part of our next NFT drop. So we're really excited about that, and something we've been pumped about. Yeah, see all of that. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, here's the hologram you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting too. So as we put out this Zuck Bot collection, one of the things that you're going to be able to do, obviously, there's going to be a full mobile component to the actual Zuck Bot game, and that will eventually be a mini game inside of the rabbit hole. But one of the other things we're really pumped about is that it's also going to, the Zuck Bot collection is also going to second add a companion character. So as you're playing it, if you guys remember the character inside of Crash Bandicoot. Yeah. So it's going to be able to be something like that as you collect pieces of Zuck Bots. Because right now you'll notice when you kill Zuck Bots, you can collect their. So there's going to be an integration with that kind of mechanic. And you're going to be able to collect pieces, and you're going to be able to, pull out your Zuck Bot companion character for a certain amount of time, and they'll be able to absorb damage or do special attacks and things like that. Also got a little bit of thinking on how they're going to end up opening up various, maybe other kind of like more specialized game modes and things like that. So yeah, we got a couple of things up our sleeves we've been working on. Certainly been hard to work on it, but we're stoked.
One in close range.
All right, Stache, they're coming for you, dude. Let's go. Come on, let's see it.
Oh, the timer bomb. Plastic bomb got me.
Nice.
Pick out the cinema, huh?
All right, cool. Yeah, let's go check out that movie theater.
All right, Riz, I think it's time to do another giveaway. Can we get everyone to do exclamation hooligan in chat? And we're gonna give away another pack of Secret Agent Stache NFT cards for our interactive live stream game that you may have saw a little example of that here earlier. Bing bong. Golden bun, that's awesome. Clockwork carrot.
Yeah, no shortage of rabbit themed movie puns here.
That's badass.
So then if you go into the actual theater over on your right,
Get a center row seat.
there we go. So funny enough, we've got a whole bunch of different content that we're making. So obviously, AMGI Studios has been working on various animated projects for a while. So we've got a couple things from our showreel in here, some of the pieces that we've made with Hooli, and some stuff that's specific to My Pet Hooligan. One of the things that we're really, obviously, yeah, we have on a Coldplay music video that we're really proud of. So one of the things that we're pretty pumped on, though, is being able to get other community members to start content, make their own content as their hooligans. And we really able to showcase this and just have like a real just going as far as just, community made video content. One of the things that I'm really pushing for right now, and I'm pretty sure when we get this in, but I think we're going to make it so that you'll be able to buy tomatoes and throw them at the screen. But I think for Genesis holders, you're just going to have an unlimited amount of tomatoes, and then for free players, maybe you'll have to kind of buy those. But yeah, exactly. I'm pushing hard. Mert.
I found that like Molotovs are one of my favorites too for like AoEs because they're not pretty quick.
Yeah, they do. And obviously, right now there's no, it's unlimited ammunition. Eventually, we will introduce ammo, but yeah, as of right now, it makes sense that the AoE is definitely emergent meta, right? Especially kind of just given the nature of the game as it stands right now.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. What do we got? I might know who that guy is. Yeah. We've got a couple killers on our team over here too. I mean, both in the community and here in the dev team. I mean, anytime I get in the game and start playing, I don't last long. Let's go.
So yeah, I mean, I would say that like, really trying to get a good aim shot is not easy to do with all the amazing jumping abilities that these rabbits have.
Certainly. So it's actually one of the things that, and that note has also made its way to the game team as well. So it's interesting. So as we've switched over to Lyra, again, as I was saying, we've just kind of found that we've been able to figure out a whole bunch of different dynamics specifically around shooting and just kind of core combat. So it is something incoming versions I'm really excited to share with everybody. But yeah, I'm just kind of working on it piece by piece, right? The aim function is different than I know from lots of kind of pro gamers who are like, yo, guys, all right, gotta do little by little. Shit.
Ooh.
Shit.
Came from behind.
Yeah, the Zuck Bots, man, they're nasty.
Yep, just when you think nobody's around, like, oh, there's a Zuck Bot and he's smashing on me.
One of the things I love, the little happy accidents, the Zuck Bots will come over and start punching you, right? But if they kill you and you have multiple Zuck Bots attacking you, they'll start to attack each other.
They attack each other, yeah.
Yeah.
So some people are asking some questions. What blockchain and are there tokenomics?
Yeah, absolutely. Be happy to hop into that. So
no one cares. Just kidding.
The Genesis collection itself is on Instagram, and as far as overall token integration, we're certainly exploring L2s, just given ultimately we don't want this product to be bogged down by we don't want this to look like a deep. It's got to look like a video. So that's a big component for us. So when it comes to on-chain assets, we are obviously looking into primarily Polygon and Immutable. We've got really good, kind of partners with both, and we're kind of picking and choosing sort of how to look at all of it. Now that said, when it comes to tokenomics of the actual game, we do have a token called the Carrot token, which has not been deployed yet. And as of right now, we're just constantly watching and waiting and making sure that when we actually roll that out, we've actually done so in a way that is conducive to the overall growth of this ecosystem. We feel like it's really important to make sure that that's done closer to the actual game launch. And yeah, so the way that those tokenomics kind of break down are largely integrated with what I've been referring to as this Turf War game mode, which is a larger resource management game in which each faction of Hooligan needs to either be in some form of cooperation or competition with the other faction. And they'll be participating and competing in a multitude of different challenges, obviously, throughout the various game modes, and they will also be doing so pretty much like overall stores of carrots that will be able to win on a season. A lot of this is, designed to make sure, we're giving players value back for investing time in our game. And then also, we have, as I mentioned before, funnel up. We've got an on-ramping kind of strategy as far as making free-to-play available to everybody, and we want to ultimately be able to orange pill people and be able to get them in the game, playing the game, and then ultimately get them ranked up enough so that they could get into NFT ownership. One of the things that we've been working on, and this isn't completely, but we're feeling good about it at this moment, is that there's going to be a seasonal allotment of positions in which players will be able to rank up, grind their way in the game, and then if they join a faction and if they end up kind of leveling up and getting enough XP or street cred, then they're going to be able to have an opportunity to mint their character they've spent. And then that character becomes an NFT, and that opens up all sorts of additional gameplay and earning potential.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And ultimately, like I think it's important to recognize that fundamentally, like, again, you don't need to know anything about crypto to play this game. I think it's really important to maintain that. If you don't want to ever touch the digital assets or the things that you end up using in your in-game wallet, no problem. That's fine. But it's obviously there for you. So in my opinion, it really just comes down to product market fit, making sure that we are really considering the development of this game well, making sure that it's fundamentally compelling to play, and then all the rest should kind of take care of itself. Not to say that that's all going to take time. But fundamentally, if we could just make something that's fun, that is interesting to be a part of, and compelling to play, then I feel like that's the most important.
No, I mean, that's definitely the most important thing. I mean, I think if you can't do that, then nothing else really matters, really, in the end, you know? Tokenomics or whatever, but...
Yeah. Well, and also, you know, so much of these systems, I think, as we've certainly found, you know, are pretty value extractive. So, you know, for us, we want to make sure we're building an ecosystem that we want to reinvest in. And again, the cool thing is, you know, it's all about creating networks, right? And the more and more that you do so, in my opinion, you will be able to like healthy value exchange hands between the game community and economy and the players. That is something I really believe in.
Looks like you're gonna have to pull off that sheriff hat, Stache.
Oh shit.
we got a disguise change card. All right, let's do it. We're gonna come back. We're gonna hang out here for a second, and we're going for a disguise change because someone played an NFT card here live, getting me to change in disguise. We'll be right back.
Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams. Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams. Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams. Stache. Secret Agent Stache. Oh, wearing new disguises on every gaming streams.
And we're back. Obi Stache Kenobi back in My Pet Hooligan, and we'll see if we can't use the force on some of these suckers to make sure that they do not come out in full force against old Stache here while he's in a top secret mission. Come on, guys, top secret mission here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Looking right.
Now you've got the carrot force with you, man. Let's go.
The carrot force is strong with this one. Carrot force is strong. So look, as you guys can see, this is kind of like the hologram that we were talking about earlier. We get an up close look at the dancing rabbit. Awesome. Yeah, the map in general, I think, is done really well.
I think you got to put your put the game back up.
Yeah.
Although you do look good in that. You do look good in that row.
I better see a lightsaber getting waved around here.
All right, let's see if we can. So one of the ones I don't like is the shotgun, because I feel like every time you use it, it's like close-up weapon, but then it does damage to yourself. See, like, I hit the ground, it's like damage to me.
Yeah,
Damage to me.
Sick. Just took half my health with that shot.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, the flamethrower tends to be one of my faves, and obviously the grenade launcher.
Yeah, that flamethrower was one of the first things that we got in, and honestly, I feel like there was a moment too in early development when we got it where it was like, all right, hell yeah, this is gonna be fun. This game's gonna be cool. We've got a flamethrower. Obviously, it was in the Genesis collection as well, but when we actually got it, we were like, this is cool. This is gonna be fun.
How is it not dead yet?
Who is that? Who is that? I know this guy. Yo, and I'll hop back in real quick on this too, guys. Just so everybody knows, we've got a thread coming out on our upcoming Zuck Bot mint. Something we're really pumped about, guys. So mint date, I can share right now. Mint date is going to be October 27th. So just stay tuned. We've got information coming out about that. And I got to say, dude, this is something that we're... oh, shit. Let's go. Come on. There we go. All right. Nice. Yeah, we're really excited for this mint just because we put a lot of time and effort building out this collection, and also the just the general minting game. We've been able to figure out a way that we think is going to particularly reward our holders and the people that have been involved in our community. That's something that we're just really stoked to share. I know that in a down market how do we do something that we think actually just kind of gives back and is fun, and so we're stoked. I'll just say this because there is a lot that I am not allowed to say about it. But once the minting begins, it'll be interesting to see. It's just going to be interesting to see. So I'm super pumped. I just wanted to give a shout to. I know that our team's been working super hard on it. I'd be remiss if I didn't give that some attention.
Yeah. Upcoming drop, man. I mean, there's a lot going. I mean, you guys have a ton going on, and that's a good thing to see in a bear market like this, where there's some teams we just haven't heard from in a long time.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's one of those things too when you think about it. And ultimately, it really is as the funny meme of just building. But ultimately, it really, it is just kind of like, can you consistently just kind of put your head to the nose to the grindstone and just make something cool? Can you make something valuable? It takes time and effort. But for us, again, it's cool because we've sort of been in stealth mode lately, working on product, and now we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming out. Storytelling NFT component to this game. We've got there's a big exploration right now around storytelling NFTs and how we're going to be able to implement that into the characters, being able to build lore for their individual characters, and again on a seasonal kind of mythologic basis. There's a lot of fun that we've been having with that. Also, we've got this whole Web3 music exploration, our soundtrack, and have a reactivation that I'm personally really excited about it. We've got a bunch of people from the community that are contributing music. We're building out a soundtrack to that. Then we've also got a music video for one of our artists in-house, who's also just an amazing musician, made our theme song. And so we made a music video for that, so that's something that we're going to be promoting and putting out soon that we're pumped on.
I love theme songs.
Yeah. One other thing to touch on too, just given while everything is down, like ultimately we have a metaverse infrastructure that we're building as well, which is called Interlude. Obviously, our core product is the My Pet Hooligan video game and all that entails, but we've been building this in almost a modular, like very much so a modular approach, so that we can use the templates and the things that we've used to build this world and then turn that into other things. And so Interlude is our overall metaverse infrastructure, and it'll be comprised of various subcomponents or subplots, if you will, and we call those autoverses. And the rabbit hole is actually just going to be one autoverse in a set of many. So anyway, this is just one piece to a much larger vision.
Mm-hmm. And that grenade launcher, man, it's hard to take somebody out with another weapon when they got that grenade launcher.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. When I'm walking around the floor watching people fight, it's generally just giant grenade launchers.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of like jumping back and explode. I'm trying to find. I mean, and the same is like it's like that or Molotov cocktail.
Yeah. Well, it's cool too because right now again, we're very proud of this general map and all that it encapsulates. But we've got new levels that we'll be implementing soon, and it's something I'm just really pumped on because you can just again this new virus helps just make things smoother and feel more pro. And then also the levels that we've been designing right now, obviously, the map, it's just an open map. So we've really tried to implement levels that just have nice verticality. You can really feel like kind of good deathmatch gameplay. We're very proud of all this, but again, I'm looking forward to sharing those improvements with everyone.
Maybe not tried out. That might be.
Some of these melee tools too, I gotta say. So yeah, let's see, what do you got right now?
That's mines.
All right, cool. You got mines. Oh, yeah.
How long do they stay out?
Funny enough, that's Journey Crypto's Bored Ape. We've got a good relationship with Journey, and we had made some stuff with him and essentially his Bored Ape. We were able to model and put in. So it's a little Easter egg that's over there. You can kill him too.
Come on, this guy, this VR guy.
Yep. So the VR guy is funny enough. Yeah. So you can kill him, right? All right. Cool. Got him. And then if you turn around in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's that blue Bored Ape. There he is. Hell yeah! And again, so the
burn him down. That's what he deserves. Dirty, rotten apes.
Yeah, that's what the SEC is about to do.
Yeah, burn them all. Rough. Bit rough.
Oh, yeah. No, funny enough, so that guy in the VR headset, that's actually like it's a caricature that our great game director Carl. So Carl's in this map in various places, just dancing and thing. So yeah, a little Easter egg in there. Yeah.
Agent Riz, did we do our final giveaway?
That we have not.
Let's roll that final giveaway, man. So we're giving away a pack of Secret Agent Stache NFT cards, which you can use on these live streams every Thursday to get me to do crazy things like change disguises. If you guys saw, you were at the beginning of the show, I was in a Sheriff Stache disguise, and now we're Obi Stache Kenobi. Still playing.
DJ Savage wins.
There we go. DJ Savage, GG's, man. Make sure you get your wax wallet in there for Agent Riz.
Yeah, you could either put it in the chat or you guys join the Stache Discord and you can drop it in Discord if you want to share it there.
Yes, sir.
Nice. Let's see it. There we go. All right. Pretty good with that grenade launcher Stache.
You gotta be good with the grenade launcher.
That is one of my favorite things to do is to hop up to like high vantage point and just rain grenades down on people.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got me. So as we were talking about before, people we're talking about, well, the price for one of these NFTs to get in is it's kind of gated right now. But hey, if you guys really like the game and you go into the server and you follow them on Twitter and you ask nicely, maybe the team will give you a hall pass so you can jump in and have some fun here and get to experience some of this stuff for yourself.
yeah, guys, hit us up. We'll see what we can do. We know a guy, so we'll, it can happen there. But again,
I know a guy that knows a guy.
Owning a hooligan will always trying to open up potential business opportunities for you. We've really been taking our time as far as trying to make sure we built out a valuable and just fun and expansive world, and frankly, just like, community and economy by owning one of our NFTs and participating. And I gotta say, just a huge shout out to the gang, to all of our people in our My Pet Hooligan community. It's so freaking amazing.
Got him, that one shot. I'm sorry. I was waiting for that one shot, man, and like, you can't pull the one shot off. If that's the one that does make sense, because people try and bomb on you all fast, and then like you could one shot them with the.
Yeah, exactly. But man, dude, I gotta say, like, our people, just our community, are just absolutely amazing, and I'm just super grateful for them. They are very much kind of what keep us, wanting to build this game. So, yeah, man, yeah, just it's like, just like one of the most beautiful things about Web3 is that there's community participation, and we're just super grateful, man. Seriously. So I'd say, if anyone's interested in getting involved with the community, definitely check us out on Twitter, check us out on Discord. Always welcome to check us out on OpenSea. But in general, just hop on in.
One thing I will notice is I don't see Kagi here. I told him that if he jumped in, I had a plunger with his name on it, and I don't think that he could match the Stache prowess, man. So.
Yeah, okay. All right, good to know. Well, I'll have to give him shit for that. I'm him soon. So. Who do we got here?
He tried to box me up. Oh man, that was fun. Well, hey guys, I think that is mission complete for today, agents. We went into My Pet Hooligan and we crushed it.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know about you guys, but damn it if I didn't have fun. And I appreciate you being here with us, Wes, hanging out, talking about the game, talking about the future, what you guys have going on. I think this is one of the most polished games we've seen so far. And when we talk about like getting to a, everyone's like, oh, blockchain games, triple experience, blah 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 blah. Like, I think that they just don't understand what's in development right now, and the games take a while.
Dude,
it's not a quick process.
Small undertaking, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But I think we have a winner here with My Pet Hooligan. I hope you guys liked it. I did as well. We'll definitely be playing this again on the channel. And congratulations to all of the people who won the giveaway today. If you won and we called your name or you saw it, make sure that you give us your Wax wallet so we can get you that giveaway. And make sure you guys go check out My Pet Hooligan. Go jump on their Discord server, follow them on Twitter, and maybe get yourself a hoolie as well, and we can jam in there, and I can smash in you guys too.
Yeah, love it, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you exploring the project with us, letting us come on and share. Again, Mint on the 27th, guys. Come join the Carrot Gang. Just so stoked. Appreciate you guys so much.
Zuck Bot away, man. We're ready for it. All right.
Let's go.
All right, agents. That is mission complete. And all we have for today, Secret Agent Stache.
Secret Agent Stache. Secret Agent Stache.